Today, I am going to be ranking my childhood crushes. Like a liar, I tend to say I don't have a type. And as folks have brought up in the past, they can look at their childhood crushes and notice a pattern. And I kind of just wanted to assemble them together and see if I could notice a pattern, but also judge my child self very harshly. Just a disclaimer, because I am on Twitter and I have been trained in the art of defending myself before, an obnoxious person even enters the chat. This is not a ranking on how hot these characters are, because some of them are in fact minors. This is a ranking of how reasonable I was as a child having a crush on these people. This is basically ranking my own taste as a child. This is a judgment of myself, not necessarily of the character. Additionally, I tried to stay away from real people, in that if, let's say, a Disney actor is on this list, it's going to be the Disney actor's character rather than the Disney actor themselves, if that makes sense. So I tried to stay within the realms of characters that I had crushes on, rather than like actual people. I cut it off around my K-pop phase, so at around 14 years old, I cut off the list. So this is from about 5 to 13. The first person we are going to start off with is Zac Efron as Troy Bolton in High School Musical. This is a very basic first gay crush to have. I was like, 5 or 6. I feel like this is a very basic queer man thing to say. And with that being said, because it's basic, Troy from High School Musical goes into the B tier for basic bitch. Now that we've already established that High School Musical characters go into the B for basic bitch category, next is Vanessa Hudgens as Gabriella in High School Musical. And now that I am older and wiser, I know that Sharpay was not the real villain of these movies. But when I was a child, the only thing I could think was, wow, pretty. And you know what? She is just as basic as Troy Bolton is. So she's going into B for basic bitch. Next we got Jasmine from Aladdin. Honestly, she's pretty cool. She had a tiger. I don't know. I thought it was pretty neat. And you know what? Little Nick was right. That is pretty cool. So I'm gonna put her in A tier for awesome tiger. Next we have Aladdin from Aladdin. He was very cute and I thought he had cool hair. Now that I am older, I do definitely see a problem with this 18-year-old man going after this 15-year-old princess in the most manipulative, lying way possible. He made up an entire persona and just lied to this woman. I'm sorry, girl. And it was happily ever after that. Not very, very swaggy of him. Manipulating a minor into being your wife is not cool. I'm gonna put him in C tier for cool hair, needs consent. Next we have JoJo from Horton Hears a Who. I'm not going to comment. I'm not going to defend myself. Straight to D tier. Next character. Bridget Mendler, both from Good Luck Charlie and when she was in Wizards of Waverly Place. I thought she was neat. She is very pretty and she is one of the only 2 blondes on this list. And Bridget herself, while this is not necessarily about her, but about her characters, she is pretty cool because doesn't she have like 18 degrees or something crazy like that? I'm going to put her S tier for super smart. Next we have Joe Jonas from Camp Rock. Yes, I, of the Jonas Brothers, was a Joe Jonas stan. I'm not going to defend myself again. I'm putting him also in C tier for cool hair. Next we have Shigo from Kim Possible, and she goes straight to S tier. I have impeccable taste. That was a great choice from 7-year-old Nicholas. Straight to S tier for Shigo. Next we have Nani from Lilo and Stitch. I, once again, thought she was neat. She's going straight to S tier for Super Sister. Next we have Violet from The Incredibles. Thinking back on it, I don't know exactly what I saw in her. She was a little bit annoying. I also thought that she had her good moments too. I'm going to put her in B tier for Bad News, I Find Your Mom Hot. Then we have that one girl from My Babysitter's a Vampire. I just thought she was pretty, to be honest. I don't even remember the show, and I don't even know if she has any redeeming qualities. So I'm gonna put her in C tier for I Can't Remember. Next is Draco Malfoy from Harry Potter. I will not be defending myself, and he is going straight to D tier for Draco Malfoy. You simply cannot give 11-year-old me an evil twink and expect me not to be interested at all, okay? I was 11, leave me alone. Tumblr's infamous sexy man, the Onceler. He was definitely a pioneer in the Tumblr sexy man era. He really, laid some of the groundwork there. I guess I kind of have to put him in C for capitalist, though. Next, we have Nico D'Angelo from Percy Jackson. I'm going to put him in S tier for secretly gay. I thought he was neat because he was a jaded emo boy. And then he was secretly gay. Seals the deal. I loved him. Next, we have Marceline from Adventure Time. I thought her choice in women was questionable. I mean, I suppose she's a demon. Princess Bubblegum is like fucking Ronald Reagan of the Adventure Time series. I'm going to put her in A for awesome bisexual representation. Marshall Lee, the gender-swapped version of Marceline from Adventure Time, also got on this list. I liked him. I thought he was neat. Although I have the same gripes about him that I do Marceline, because they are the same person but gender-swapped. So he's going in A for, I don't know. It's the same person. And my last two, around the time that I turned 12 and 13. L from Death Note. Something about this emo man that didn't look like he showered and liked to eat desserts was enticing to me. I'm going to put him in S for super genius. And then lastly, we have Levi from Attack on Titan. I liked that he was short because I am short too. So I am going to put him in S tier for Short King. So after taking a look here and analyzing, I have come to the conclusion that my type was vampiric older sister figure girls and autistic emo boys, which is very telling, and I will once again not be defending myself.